Hi everyone, welcome to my day. It's an extremely sunny day today, which makes me so happy for more reasons than one. One of the main reasons is, according to the weather forecast, it's going to be sunny for pretty much the rest of the week. And I've really wanted to get out and do the outdoor footage with the Panasonic GH4 in 4K. Now, I've recorded all of the indoor segments I want to share with you, but I want some outdoor stuff just so I can give you a really good video and a really good impression of how this camera performs. I've been using it for 2 or 3 days now, and so far I've been so pleased. It really is crispy, detailed footage, really good camera, and just awesome that I've got it as part of my sort of arsenal of kit that I use to produce the videos. Now, today's video, apart from keeping you up to date with what I get up to throughout the whole day, I've also got something a little bit different for you. I want to show you some products, a couple that I'm just going to unbox and sort of show you what's included. But also, I've got a product sitting behind me here which I've been using for probably about 3 weeks, and I just want to give you my impressions on it. Now, before I tell you about the product, which is sitting there, I just also want to show you the little figures. These were in my recent Nerd Block unboxing, and I absolutely love this guy here, this big guy at the back. I just love the styling, really amazing. And then also Friday the 13th, Jason. These weren't inside the Nerd Block, but I absolutely love these. One of these was a gift from my son, and one was a gift from a viewer as well. So really awesome little pop vinyl toys there. And they're sitting on top of the product I want to talk to you about. This is the Libratone Zipp. This is a speaker. It's not the biggest speaker in their range. They do some massive speakers. I actually reviewed one of their lounge speakers, which is so big. It's over 1 meter long. This is a tiny Zipp speaker, wireless, and it's called the Zipp because it's got a little zip on the side, just along the side here, which you unzip and you can change this felt cover for different colours. Really easy to set up. As I say, wireless speaker, works with Apple products. Not sure if it works with Android, I'm pretty sure it's just iOS only, but the sound this produces for such a small product is absolutely amazing. You really have to hear it to believe how good it is. But really highly recommended. It is a great, compact and great looking speaker. So this is the first product I want to show you. This is the Thecus N2310. It's a little NAS box, and it allows you to access the files that you store on here either by mobile or by computer. It also has a photo server, media streaming, cloud service backup, download server, and a whole lot more besides, and it's just really well made. Now, it doesn't come with any hard drives in here. You basically put your own hard drives inside, and it accepts 2 3.5 inch or 2.5 inch hard drives. SATA connection, there's 512 megabytes of DDR3 memory in here as well, and the performance is a read speed of up to 100 megabytes per second and a write speed of up to 80 megabytes per second. So let's have a little look around. So on the back here, this is where all the connections happen. So we have got a USB 3 connector, USB 2, gigabit Ethernet, reset, input there for your power supply, a little tiny fan in the back which isn't too obtrusive, and then we've also got a Kensington lock. We've of course got the Thecus branding on both sides, and this is a glossy panel. Why did they put gloss on there? I hate gloss finishes on products, but there you go. They put the fingerprint magnet finish on for us all to enjoy. But apart from that, it's just really well made. And this is where you put your hard drives in. These bays come out and you attach your hard drive and then slot it back into the unit. Very easy to do. And then we've got some activity lights down the side here. We've got a USB copy button as well, which means if you put a thumb drive into one of the back slots and push this, it actually copies the files across from the thumb drive onto the internal storage on here. And then last but not least, we've got a little power on off button. Now, it's not made of the highest grade materials, but that's reflected in the price. What it does offer up is a really sort of cost-effective solution for getting a 2-bay NAS drive onto your network and being able to store all of your files locally and then access those on other devices. And that could be something like a laptop, desktop computer, mobile device, or you could be serving up movies and streaming them maybe to a games console or something like that. So I'll just give you a little look at the product packaging as well. It's really nicely presented. On this side here we've got some of the features listed, and then on this side here we've got some of the specifications. It's just really a very good option if you're looking for a budget NAS device. Not the greatest of performance when you compare this to some of the higher priced devices, but then you get what you pay for. What you get in here is just something that's really easy to install and something that allows you to serve up those files without having to keep attaching and detaching sort of local hard drives to your laptop and your desktop, etc. When you've got work that you can archive away, a NAS device like this is the ideal solution. Now the next product I want to show you is this. This is the Kingston HyperX Cloud Pro Gaming headset. I'll give you a closer look at the actual headset in a short while. I just want to show you this. This comes inside the box as well. This is a little sort of breakout box, remote control, whatever you want to call it. It's got a volume control, also a mute switch. Really nice, sort of soft touch covering to this as well. So this comes inside the box as well as an airline adapter. And then the actual headset, you can see this boom mic here. This is flexible, really good quality microphone. And if you don't want the microphone on, so you've finished doing your sort of online chat as such, or in-game chat, you can actually detach this. And inside the box there's a little tiny sort of rubber grommet that goes back inside this hole here. Now, before I come on to the actual comfort, materials used, etc., I'll show you this. We've got the 3.5mm audio jack terminations on this end, a braided cable, really nice quality cable on here. And then the quality of these are pretty much all metal construction. This is all aluminium, very, very nice. This is metal as well. And then we've got a soft touch rubber around this section here. And then we've got leather used as the sort of ear cup padding. And this is memory foam inside. And then a really nice amount of padding on the headband. Contrasting red stitching. We've got the HyperX branding on the top. Now, if you find that you get sweaty ears while you're playing for a long time with leather, they also include these. So we've got a couple of alternative covers for the drivers to go on the ear cups, and these are like a felt type material. Very, very nice indeed. It seems like they thought of everything with these headphones. Now, these are closed ear cups, and inside each is a 53mm driver. Now, very, very good quality and very detailed in-game audio. But I actually used these as well as for a couple of games. I thought, well, let's listen to a bit of music. And they work fine for music as well. Really nice, detailed and rich sound. Not audiophile by any means, but just super, super sound. And the actual build quality of these and comfort factor are really superb. These are the HyperX Cloud Pro Gaming headset from Kingston Technology. Now, I've just shown you that awesome HyperX Cloud Gaming headset from Kingston Technology, and now I owe the company a big, big thank you. I just can't thank them enough. I mentioned to them that I just got my Panasonic GH4 in, and that records obviously in 4K video, which needs a really good memory card. Look what they sent me. How cool is this company? So big, big thank you to them. They sent me out their latest 64GB SDXC card, and it's a UHS-I Class 3, so up to 90 megabytes per second on the read and up to 80 megabytes per second on the write speed. A big, big thank you, Kingston Technology. This is going inside my Panasonic GH4, and I'll let you all know how it performs. So it is now early evening. We've had a nice roast dinner. I actually have a roast dinner midweek sometimes. It just sort of breaks the week up nicely. There's only 3 of us eating, myself, my wife and my son though. My daughter ate out. And that's a strange feeling. As your children grow older, they're less dependent on you. I mean, obviously I'm pleased, I'm very proud of how sort of self-sufficient she is. But it is a weird feeling, how they don't rely on you so much. And it gets me just to thinking of when both of my children actually leave home, how empty it will initially feel. I'm sure that I'll replace that sort of time with other things, but it is a strange subject to talk about. And what do you think? I mean, I don't know. It's just really hard to get my head around it. I mean, when my daughter's gone away before and been away from like a weekend, it's very quiet in the house. Not that she's noisy when she's in the house, but it's just really, really weird. And I'm sure I'll cope with it fine. I'm sure, well, thousands and millions of other people have coped with it. But it just is concerning about how weird that feeling is. I can't think of a better word. It's sort of an emptiness. I'm obviously proud at the same time, but an emptiness there. So very, very weird. I don't know. Anyway, I have also been searching online for an unboxing knife. I think I mentioned this during a previous video. And I can't find anything. It doesn't have to be fantastic, but I want something perhaps with a wooden handle. Not too big, because I don't want a big knife or anything. It's just got to be reasonable size. Maybe, I don't know, I don't really know a lot about knives. Maybe a 3-inch blade or a 2-inch blade, something like that, just for opening boxes. It's got to lock into position, because I always have that fear of a knife closing on my fingers. I'll tell you a little story about why I always fear that. When I was small, I think I was about, I don't know, maybe 7, something like that. I actually was at school and I got a thread off of a bit of clothing. There was a cotton thread hanging and I wrapped it around my finger, and then goodness knows how I did it. I must just have had very, very soft skin, but I pulled it to try and snap the thread, and I'd wound it around so many times it ended up slicing into the top of my finger, and I had to go to hospital. And actually, I think they didn't put stitches in, but they put these sort of strips in, and then they put loads of stuff around it, from what I remember. It was almost as though the tip of my finger was hanging off. And I think from that day I've always just had that fear. It must have stayed with me. So anyway, back to the knife. So I want an unboxing knife, nice wooden handle, something that locks into position, and something that also might perhaps lock closed as well. And possibly with some sort of box or case that I can put it in, so that when it's not in use, it's just not lying around on a work surface, so it's actually packed away. So if you've got any suggestions, do leave them in the comment section below. That is it for today's video. My voice is already going because I've been recording client videos today, so it's very croaky. But I will leave you with that thought about the absence of people when they leave home, when your children leave home. Let me know if you've experienced that in the comment section, or indeed if you're one of my younger viewers and you're in the process of maybe leaving home and setting up by yourselves. Just let me know how that sort of mechanic and the chemistry between the family works. I would be really interested to know. So thanks again for watching. Hit that like button. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you'd like to watch another amazing video from me, please do click that top box. And if you want to subscribe to my geeky channel, click the red box on the bottom of your screen now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.